Good evening. On agenda today, we're talking about two very specific instances of high-profile social media trolling. In the first instance, when we saw Saif and Karina's baby being born, then many people attacked them for the choice of their baby's name. And more recently, over the last 24 hours, we've seen cricketer Mohammed Shami being attacked because he put up a picture of his family. His wife was attacked for her choice of outfit. Take a look at what that was all about, and then we'll be asking, what does it say about a society? Is this something that's here to stay? Take a look.
Indian pacer Mohammed Shami, recovering from an injury, recently shared pictures with his wife Haseen Jahan and daughter on social media. Little did he know he would be subject to online abuse. Religious fanatics demanded his wife, wearing a sleeveless gown in the photographs, cover herself and wear a hijab, as it was against Islam to dress immodestly. The fiery fast bowler hit back with this rather cool tweet. He said there are only a lucky few who achieve milestones in their lives. Stay jealous. These two are my life partners. I very well know what I'm supposed to do and what not. We should introspect on how we are as human beings.
There is no force in our Islam, for sure. I think people should learn to look into themselves first before they point fingers at others.
It was Twitter again who came in support of Shami. Fellow cricketer Mohammad Kaif called the comments shameful while showing his support, going on to say that there are bigger issues in this country. Hopefully sense will prevail. Lyricist scriptwriter Javed Akhtar tweeted to say anyone who thought Mrs. Shami's outfit was anything but elegant and dignified had to be sick in the mind. Farhan Akhtar complimented Mrs. Shami too and conveyed his regards to the Indian cricketer. Badminton star Jwala Gutta echoed the thought, saying whether it's naming a child or deciding what to wear, it is an individual's choice and must be respected. The outrage comes right after the online hysteria over the name of Kareena Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan's newborn, Taimur. And like Saif and Kareena, Shami and family too is doing what is the best thing to do with this pointless moral policing. Ignore.
So lots of people now coming out in support, but does everyone feel the same? A lot of our students here in the audience also divided. Let me introduce you to our panelists today. We have Atiya Zaidi, who is a publisher. Also, Maulana Maqsood Ul Hasan Kazmi, chairman of the All India Imam Council. Tariq Fateh, commentator, writer. Ira Trivedi, another writer and also on social media. And Hilal Ahmed, assistant professor at CSDS. We start off with the talking point. Trolled for the choice of an outfit. What's the fuss about? Maulana Saab, if I can start with you. What do you feel about it? Why do you think she deserved it? Did Mohammed Shami's wife deserve it? All this attack?
No. Islam has a dress code, not only for female, for male as well. Islam says that women and male should be decently dressed. Their part of body should not be visible. So, people who have come on social media against her dress, they have said nothing, only they have advised him to keep himself away from such type of dress. And
she's only wearing a sleeveless dress,
a point of view. And likewise the judge, likewise the jury, likewise the advocate, likewise people, they time to time keep putting their point of view on several issues. So we should take this only in terms of expressing their point of view. They have not threatened. They have not gherowed his or her house like people Shiv Sena and RSS and they do. So we should not make it a hype by raising such issues. New media people are misleading the country from the real issues of Indian women.
Okay.
There are a lot of
I just wanted to point out, we only came in hours later when they were already attacked. Atiya Zaidi is sitting next to you. You were already shaking your head about what he is saying. Why is that?
Let me. There are many more important issues.
Yeah.
You don't. I am not talking about it.
No, but
I don't talk you.
Sir, Maulana sir.
Yes,
we've heard
there
your
are
point.
many
Let
more
other people
important
speak.
issues.
Okay.
Like there are the
Okay.
Dori there burning over the.
Okay,
But
you made that
media
point.
doesn't focus on such issues.
So I think when that's
मौलाना
every
साहब,
video.
मीडिया के
Yeah,
बारे में
Atiya
let the
Zaidi.
woman speak.
Atiya Zaidi,
मौलाना
please.
साहब मीडिया बारे में प्रोग्राम नहीं है ये
Yes.
एक उसके बारे में वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट वन पर्टिकुलर गर्ल एंड इफ आई स्टार्ट विद से इफ आई कोट टू लाइंस ऑफ जॉन डन ही वाज अ मेटाफिजिकल पोएट एंड आई टेल यू टेक दीस टू लाइंस और इफ आई टेल यू अ शेर ऑफ गालिब कागजी है पैरहन हर पैक करे तस्वीर का टेक यू टू 10 editors 10 teachers 10 interpreters they will all interpret it in their own ways any written text which is not I mean we don't even know which is the original written text it's the original
No text involved.
no I mean even if they say that the Quran says this I didn't find it anywhere.
Nonsense. This is a lie.
I have not found it.
Just a second.
Only
Now,
says
now,
about the
Okay.
garment.
Keep a balance.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, please,
we'll
let
come
her
back to
finish
you.
first.
Tariq Saab, I would, if it was not so cold, I would have come in a sleeveless short dress today. And that's my prerogative. So let them scream at me.
Okay.
It's their interpretation.
Tariq Fatehji, why? Yeah.
this is a complete lie that there is a dress code given as to what is to be covered and uncovered. The Quran is very specific that women should cover their breasts. And if that is too Victorian a standard and people are unwilling to utter those words and say sharam gahon ko bachao, then we know, all of us have read the Quran, we don't have to be a Maulana to pronounce on it. What has happened with Shami and his wife and the kid is outrageous, and it is an insight into what is happening within Indian Muslim society. There is an entire clergy that wants to control how people behave, what they wear, how they speak, how they name their children. Everything is controlled. And when people stand up for their own personal liberties,
Right.
that is what a republic, that is what a liberal democracy is. You can't bring in a holy book to denounce someone. When every other day,
Okay.
right now we are deflecting from the issue and going to wife burning, and that's the deflection prohibited
Okay,
in Islam.
we should reflect on the deflection too.
More
Now,
than
Kiran
that.
Trivedi, one second. Let
also-
everyone speak. Everyone will have a
The
go. Yeah,
issue
Kiran Trivedi.
also here is
Yeah.
of trolling, what you initially mentioned. It's an issue that
Which
our
women are
world,
particularly-
yes,
yeah.
the women are subject to. Look at it here with Karina, with Shami's wife, and I think that our world is becoming increasingly more virtual, increasingly more cyber, and we need to have a code of conduct. It's like even in this world, people just they can't drive their cars in whichever way they want. They have to follow a code of conduct. And what's happening in social media, in our cyber world, which is as much as a reality now, the virtual world is as much of a reality as our world. It's disgraceful, and I think there needs to be control.
So
Actually,
what's
Maulana ji,
interesting-
you should be telling people that please control yourselves. Please conduct yourselves in a proper way on social media. Don't just go out and abuse anyone. You know, that's what should be.
People can go on the street and can do the gay pride. People can write the articles, column in newspaper. So you should also say, control them yourself.
Let's go
We are not
Hilal
Euro.
Ahmed. Hilal
You cannot
Ahmed,
pass judgment on
we've heard
anybody.
we've
No,
heard
you
varying
are
issues on
only
this.
very selective.
Okay, no. Let's go. Let's stay on this particular issue. Hilal Ahmed, we've heard varying views on this, from controlling it to denouncing it outright, calling it un-Islamic, to having other feminist point of view on it. Where do you stand on this issue?
I think I would prefer to disagree with, partly disagree, partly agree with all of them.
Right.
In my view, individual choice and their decision to wear, what to wear, how to wear should be respected.
Right.
They are not the representative of Muslim community at all.
I don't think they're trying to be.
Obviously. So
Right,
we should not intervene in their personal lives.
Right.
I agree with most of the
Right.
point made on that point. But at the same time, we have to be very clear about when they would be treated as if they are representing Islam or as if they are representing the Muslim community in India.
But they never
so
said
I
that.
think, no, let me finish, sir. But in my view, I think you have to, you have to oppose all form of essentialism, all form of those direct and indirect violence which are actually imposed on women's body. So in my view, I think essentialism of all kind must be opposed, and therefore there is a need to to contextualize these two particular incidents. Without contextualization, we won't be able to draw the specific issues which are coming out of it.
Right.
Otherwise, we either will talking about the language in which Maulana
So
Sahib
you-
is saying,
actually you
or
are- yeah.
we would be
I understand.
drawing the conclusion that actually clergy is in fact introducing the lives of 14 crore people.
Okay.